Hello my lovelies, and welcome back to my little corner where today we're going to throw this look together using some of my new products. Some that came in BoxyCharm, some that came in Ipsy, some that came to me through purchasing, some that I had stashed away from before the fire. So I don't know, I feel like I'm a little bit nervous still sitting in front of a camera. I think I just waited too long to film with you guys, or maybe everything's still a little fresh. So I'm not super chatty in this get ready with me, but I do use some really neat products. Things do go a little awry. It should be interesting and entertaining. So if you guys want to grab your makeup, grab a cup of coffee, and just hang out with me for a little bit, I really love that. Alright ladies, so I don't have anything on my face right now. I'm going to go ahead and jump in and use this Tarte Base Tape Hydrating Primer. I have been really curious about the new Tarte foundations. There's like 2 of them. Maybe now that I have to get like a whole collection back up, I'll get to try one of those. Or maybe I'll get a sample in one of the orders that I've gotten in. Oh my gosh, I have so much to film with you guys. I didn't film a get ready with me last weekend, so today you guys didn't have one to watch, and it stinks, but I try really hard not to put any pressure on myself when it comes to filming, so it is what it is. This smells really good. Oh my gosh, that smells so good. It almost has like a coconut smell to it. Am I losing my mind? Somebody else tried it? Feels good too. It feels like a moisturizer and a primer. This is gonna be weird, but for concealer today, I was gonna sell this and then the fire happened. It was still in a box. It was inside a closet. It was in another box inside of a closet. So I didn't feel right about selling it, but I'm gonna go ahead and try the Dandelion Shy Beam. This is supposed to be like a matte highlighter. I don't know. I think this would be really interesting to use as a concealer, so I'm gonna try it in that fashion today. And hopefully I don't regret it. So let's just try this. I didn't swatch it or anything, did I? So I'm not sure what this is gonna look like. I probably should have tried this earlier on in the week, but yeah. This is how it goes. This is what I do here. Whoa. That really does brighten. I don't know if I'm gonna use that as concealer or not. I mean, priming the eyelids is fine, so I'm gonna put eyeshadow over it, but I might want to grab another concealer for concealing my eyelids and doing the other stuff. But this is pretty neat. I actually might use this where I would normally highlight, and we'll see what it looks like on top of foundation. For eyeshadow palettes, I had a hard time deciding which one to pull out today because I do still have my box full of like the stash that I had in my filming area because it was in a box. I'm gonna go ahead and try the Violet Voss palette that we got a million years ago. It's the HG palette. I think I got this in a BoxyCharm. I don't know why it's taken me so long to try it because I know that my small eyeshadow palettes I plan on taking on the cruise because I'll have enough options without taking up a ton of room, and I like using my different brands. You know, I don't know. Oh. And those are some really beautiful shades. I think that this is going to be a really fun look. I think for this look, I just want to see what this shade looks like, if there's any pigment to it, or if it's just kind of like a your skin but better kind of a shade. So we'll see. Okay. That's pretty. I feel like I had one other Violet Voss palette. Yeah. We got one other one, and I really like that one, and I was excited about this one because it's smaller and more compact. I think I want to go for the like burnt orange shade and just see what that looks like, because every time I've ever used orange on my eyes, I really like it, which is funny because I don't like wearing a lot of orange. I would say like a mustard or like a burnt orange color is probably as close as I get, which is funny because I live in Knoxville, Tennessee. Go Vols. Not a big fan of orange. Not a big fan of wearing orange, we'll put it that way. So our house is in the same condition I last told you guys about. Everything that's inside of it is trash. I do have a video of like updating you guys, showing you what the apartment looks like. I just need to get that one edited. I might play with it tonight and see if I can get it edited and put it up tomorrow so that by the time you guys see this, you've seen that. But the apartment's comfortable. It's just, it's an apartment. There's people living below us. There's people living beside us. My son jumps when he plays his video game, so if you guys hear that in the background and of the controller, he finally got his PlayStation replaced, and Uncle John brought him a bunch of Skylanders, so he is having a blast over there. And Mommy would like to film. Daddy would like to go to Goodwill and look around. We need to find Carly a desk for her room. I'd like to find Sam a little TV to game on in his room. So I can film and you can game. Let's do some shimmer. I like that orange. I think that's pretty. Okay, since we did go kind of orange, I'm gonna go ahead and go with this shimmer right here because I want to do a lighter look on the eye, and that's the one that kind of corresponds with what we did. I'm just gonna put it on my finger. I don't think I ever get a brush for this part anymore because I feel like I can place it better with my finger than I can with anything else, and I think it looks softer. Like there's not a harsh line where I've placed it because I'm just kind of buffing it out with my finger. I don't know. Try and get you guys closer so you can see. I'm sorry, I'm still getting used to this corner and the lighting. I feel like, is this too bright? Tell me in this in the comment section if you guys think this is too bright, because I can definitely go down on the brightness. I'm sitting in front of a window and I've got my lights. I'm still using the same settings I was using downstairs, but I've got a lot more natural light right now. Not a ton because it's kind of a cloudy day. It's supposed to start raining soon. All right, that is definitely a different look, but I want to throw brown in the outer corner. I cannot help myself. I just feel like it needs something a little deeper, just like right here. And then maybe I'll pull that shade into my lower lash line. Alright, I'm not going to do anything on the lower lash line until I get my foundation on, and I'm really excited because I've wanted to try this foundation, but that's a lot of money. So I got it as a sample, I think in a Sephora order or something like that. I don't know, it's a little fuzzy. It comes with a very large multitude of shades. So we've got one from here, one from here, one from here, one from here, and one from here. So what I think I'm going to do is take one of the shades from the light category and one of the shades from the medium category and just kind of mix them together. So I have fawn and bronzed. Oh no, it's the medium and the tan categories. I may regret this. I may end up having to jump into a lighter one, but this foundation claims to be high coverage, lightweight, long wearing, and it gives you an impeccable airbrushed matte finish instantly. So, whoa, that is really dark. So I think what I'm gonna do is just put it on the back of my hand and then I can mix the two shades together. Whoa. Okay, this is a very watery foundation, so probably not the best one to do on the back of your hand. I'm really wishing I had one of those foundation palettes right about now. Oh my lord, this is gonna get messy. It's already starting to drip off my hand. Well, ooh. See, now that shade probably was perfect for me, but that's okay. Now we've got the two. That's a really pretty shade. Woo. Okay. I have got my Y7 and I'm just gonna kind of blend those two together. And here we go. Definitely not my shade. Definitely too dark. Oh no. Where do we go from here? Oh well, I'll definitely be grabbing a concealer and going light on the bronzer. And I think I'm just gonna spread this around and then grab my beauty blender. Does anybody see any makeup remover wipes anywhere? I'm gonna try to blend this out with the beauty blender. Definitely not my shade. Oh my lord. Okay, I'm gonna grab one of the lighter shades. Grab Alabaster. Fair? No, not Alabaster. We're gonna grab Porcelain, which is one of the light shades, and see if I can't fix what I did to my face. Oh my lord. I'm just gonna, okay, it's okay. Just got on my hands. This is a very, very runny foundation. well, here we are, guys. Starting to feel like home already. I'm already jacking up my face. All right, I definitely think that helped lighten it up. However, now I got a little bit of cake face going on. So this is I'm gonna have to be really, really careful with concealer. Holy cow, where did my blender go? Okay, so for concealer, I'm gonna use my Too Faced Born This Way in the shade Light Beige, and I'm gonna go a little light. It'll be all right. And I'm gonna blend that out. This is the Real Techniques. I'm sure you noticed, like, I don't think any of them are like this orange and big, so I like it. It's not as nice as a beauty blender, but it definitely does the job. I think a beauty blender does a little bit better though. But I have mine currently stashed away for the cruise, so I only had one that made it through, and it was in my suitcase, and so. But I feel like I do have an order that I made that's over there. We'll find out soon enough. I really need to film just so I can have everything that's over there because I need some stuff. I did go out and repurchase a Reserve Your Cabana by Wet n Wild. It's supposed to be a bronzer, but it's really, really light, and it's perfect for me for setting my face. I'm not gonna put too much powder on. It's a little cookie. I need to fix my eyeshadow really quick, the outer rim, that first shade that we used. And I have this Luxie brush that I forgot to use. It is the 231, the small tapered brush. I'm just gonna do that real quick. Just kind of bring it back out where it looks normal and not like it's been cut off. So I'm just gonna grab my Farrah brush that I used to put the brown on, and I'm gonna pick up that orange shade and put that underneath my lower lash line. I was gonna do the brown, but I feel like I need more of the orange. I haven't edited any of these videos except for one from this corner, and not since I've changed the light settings. So I'm sorry if this isn't the best get ready with me. I feel like we'll get the hang of it, and then maybe we'll be back in the house right as soon as I get the hang of this little area. But not before we get to enjoy the pool, right, Sam? Yeah, they did check out the pool. It was basically a polar bear plunge. It was so cold. Right, buddy? But surprisingly, they stayed in there quite a bit longer than Mommy really wanted them to because it was so cold, but Daddy said they were fine, they were safe, so. I don't know, I've been a little bit more of a helicopter mom here lately, which I think is reasonable considering what we've been through. But okay. Eyes are done. I'm just gonna throw some, oh, am I gonna do eyeliner? And I don't have my brows done. I'm gonna use the Busy Gal Brows by Tarte. This one is in the shade medium brown. I just wanna make my brows nice and easy today. And then if I wanna mess with them, like a lot of times in between filming videos, I'll mess with my makeup. I'll kind of tweak it, or I'll conceal my under eyes a little bit more because I don't know, I feel like maybe it's because I'm getting better. I am, I promise you. But because we're not eating great, we're not sleeping great, I feel like it's starting to show underneath my under eyes, and I have to like reconceal throughout the day just a little bit. Especially if I'm using a mascara that kind of transfers. I have yet to get my L'Oreal Lash Paradise restocked. I have heard though that Costco has a 3-pack for $17, which is amazing. That's basically like getting a discount on your second one and the third one completely for free. My boss has a Costco account, so I've thought about asking her to pick them up for me. Not too bad, and it's super fast. And I'm gonna I wanna try this eyeliner. This is by Laura Geller. It is the Incredible Waterproof Gel Eyeliner Pencil. It's a purpley shade, which I think will look good with the orange that we have going on. And I don't know, I always go with a black felt tip liner, and I just feel like today we'll just switch it up a little bit. We're trying new things in the new corner. So that's pretty. It's actually really soft, so Sam was going to town on his controller. But it's actually really soft, so it's going on really good, and it does have some sparkle to it too, which I am not hating. I think I'm going to pull that just a little bit down on the lower lash line too, because it's so sparkly and pretty. And you'll still be able to see the orange underneath it. I need like other makeup on. I need to finish my makeup so I can tell if I look crazy or not. I like that eyeliner. I can see me using that more often. It's not as like bam as my black eyeliner, but I think it did a good job. I think it looks cute. A lot better than my foundation right now. So I'm gonna go ahead and jump in and use some mascara. This is the Wonder Beauty Mile High Club Volume and Length Mascara. I think this was another one that I was gonna sell, but yeah, no. So plans for this weekend are try and get everything I have that I need to film filmed, because you guys have a lot of giveaways coming, you just don't know it yet. And those are high priority because I'm working with companies on those, and I have to try and schedule it to where I don't need to announce a giveaway winner until I get back. Ooh. I also have this Benefit Highbrow pencil. It is a creamy brow highlighting pencil, and Sam is getting his snack and making a bunch of noise. White cheddar popcorn, girls. Sam's favorite snack, right? So I believe this is meant to go,
which we have.
Yes.
My favorite snack, which we have. And my favorite popcorn, which we have.
It's the only
Sam's out.
popcorn we have right now. But anyways, so this is meant to kind of highlight your brow bone, which this is meant to go beneath your brow bone. It looks very pink. Ooh, hey, that's actually kind of cool. It's neat because it definitely does highlight the area, and it doesn't, once you blend it out a little bit, does not look pink. How cool is this? I wonder. Kind of use that as a base for the highlighter I put in my inner corner. That is really cool. Okay, I'll be using this. Ooh, I've got to get a sharpener. That is really neat. I didn't think I would like this either. I would have put this on my Poshmark, but I was like, no, I need to try new stuff. That's the whole point of this. Alrighty, let's jump into bronzer. So I have the Lovecraft Beauty Bronzer Palette. Been excited to try this. It has 3 shades. I'm definitely going to start out with the lightest one, Cymbeline. Then we've got Saniva and Adita. I didn't do a very good job of saying those when I got it and unboxed it, so. Okay, here we go. So diving into the lightest shade. That's pretty. I feel like lately I've been going a little too crazy with bronzer, and today the foundation is already really dark, so I'm gonna go really light and just use this shade today. So we may come back next week, use this palette again, try some of the other shades. What is that on the face? That is really pretty though. I'm gonna go ahead and put some on my nose. So I'm gonna use my e.l.f. angled contour brush, jump into that same shade, and just kind of lightly contour out my nose, nothing too crazy. Like I said, my foundation's already pretty dark, but I do want to give, I don't know, my face some dimension. Put my little brown boogies on, beat the crap out of my nose. And then I'm gonna go back and do my jawline because I forgot. Get rid of these foundation lips. There's my lips. And now that we got to try that palette out a little bit, I want to grab the Beauty Bakery Milk and Honey palette. I actually won a giveaway from Suckers for Subscriptions right before the fire and got this delivered here to the apartment. So I haven't gone to try any of these. These look absolutely stunning. I don't normally go for this shade of a highlighter, but I could see me taking this on the cruise and getting a little festive one night. But these other shades, honestly, are definitely my jam. So I don't have the best highlighter brush right now, so what I've been doing is taking my Farrah, my big fluffy Farrah brush that I normally use for eyeshadow, and making sure there's nothing left on it and using that for highlighter. And I think out of the 4 shades, my favorite one would be this one right here, but I want to use this one on the cheeks so that we can try multiple shades, and because I feel like that'll kind of take place of blush, because I'm not feeling blush today. I'm not feeling blushy. I feel like I went overboard on my blush yesterday and it kind of OD'd me on the blush. Oh, actually, it's really looks just more of a champagne color once you apply it. It doesn't look very peachy. And then I'm not even gonna clean my brush. I'm just gonna go ahead and dive into Spoiler Alert. That one was Be Sweet. That's so pretty. I like expect there to be a mirror in here. But anyways, I did order something myself from Beauty Bakery. I ordered the flower setting powder and I love that stuff. It is a loose powder though, which I don't always gravitate towards. This is one of the blinding highlights. Look at that. I think that's what I'm gonna use on my inner corner too. Inner corner. It's so hard when you're building a new brush collection and you know what you like to use, but you don't have it. So I'm gonna grab this new Luxie 245 small shader. It's very pointed and small, and I'm gonna grab Spoiler Alert and put that in my inner corner on top of where we laid that Benefit Highbrow. Very pretty. And I'm just gonna blend all that out really quick with my big fluffy brush. Right now I'm using this Moda one. I don't know guys, I think it turned out okay. It's definitely darker than I would want to go on my foundation, but I think with the concealer and everything, it looks okay. Hopefully you guys can see that and my lights aren't completely like washing me out, but we'll see. We'll be able to see whenever I finally edit. So more from Beauty Bakery. I've got a lip liner and I've got a lip gloss, so we're gonna go ahead and use that really quick. So I got my lip liner in the shade, oh I love this packaging, in the shade, I don't know the shade name. It really doesn't have the shade name on it. I don't know the shade name. Oh, this is an eyeliner. That's why there's no shade name. I thought I got a lip liner. This is an eyeliner. We will use this next week. Just kidding. But I am gonna go ahead and use this lip gloss today. This is by Beauty Bakery and it probably has a shade name since it's a lip gloss. It is Snickerdoodle and it is one of their lip whips. All right. I was worried it was gonna be like really dark and really opaque, but it is a really, really thin, pretty little lip gloss. It's not really sticky. It smells really good. But it's not like overly sweet. Not that that is a thing for me, but alright guys, so that is it. That is today's look. I have a mess of makeup in front of me and I had a blast hanging out with you guys. I feel like I wasn't like that super chatty in this get ready with me, but I feel like I'll get there. The first video I film is just always the one that's a little bit, not awkward, but it's hard for me, especially with this guy playing with this game in the background and left and right. That's a little bit distracting. I'm still getting used to the new space. Thank you guys so much for being patient with me and for sticking by me and for supporting me. I absolutely adore you guys. You have no idea. So if you guys did like today's video, you like my makeup, give me a big old thumbs up. And if you're new to my channel, consider subscribing before you head out. And speaking of subscribers, one of the things that I love doing on my channel is just saying hello to my new peeps. So hello Haley Brogan, LD Matson 1, Amy Baumfalk, I almost made that sound like a bad word. Christine Thomas and Evelyn Chaves. Chaves. C-H-A-V-E-S. Thank you guys so much for subscribing to my channel. I really do appreciate you. And I guess that's it guys. I'm gonna let you go, but I'll see you real soon. Till then, my loves. Bye.